I'd like to share information with you today about the upcoming election. First, I want to talk about the SPLOST for Forsyth County Schools, and then talk for a few minutes about the Senior Homestead Exemption. Forsyth County Schools is home to 37 schools. We have 21 elementary, 10 middle, and 6 high. We have 4,700 staff members, and we are the 7th largest district of 180 in the state of Georgia. If you look at our history and go back to 2001, you'll see that at that time we had 17,249 students enrolled in Forsyth County Schools. Move forward to the August of 2016, we're up to 46,061 students, one of the fastest growing school systems in the entire nation. Forsyth County Schools has a history of success. We have the highest CCRPI score in the entire state of Georgia, the highest graduation rate in Metro Atlanta, and also in the history of Forsyth County Schools at 94.1%. For the second year in a row, our students received the highest ACT score in Georgia. We have the highest SAT math score in our entire state. We have the highest financial efficiency rating in Georgia, and the only school system in our state to receive a 5-star financial rating. We have the highest SAT score in Metro Atlanta, the second highest Standard & Poor's rating in Georgia, lowest per pupil cost in Metro Atlanta, and the lowest operational millage rate. Our voters have approved funding for capital improvements over the years. Bonds were passed in 1992, 95, 99, 2005, and most recently in 2014. The 2014 bond, voters approved $195 million in spending, which has allowed us to renovate some of our existing campuses and build new schools. Our citizens have also been very supportive of SPLOST over the years. SPLOST was initially passed in 1997 and was also continued in 2001, 2006, and 2011. SPLOST is a 1-cent sales tax on goods that last a maximum of 5 years or until the established cap is reached. Our current SPLOST expires in June of 2017. By law, SPLOST can only be used to fund capital outlay projects and to make payments on bonds. It is a consumption tax, not a property tax. It is charged on goods purchased in Forsyth County regardless of where the purchaser resides. Forsyth County government and the City of Cumming taxes and SPLOST bond referendums are not related to the school district. Each is a separate government entity. If our SPLOST is approved, approximately $160 million will be used to pay down voter-approved debt. $33,500,000 would be used for capital improvements. Land is a priority in our school system as our community continues to grow. If this SPLOST is passed, it would go into effect in July 2017 and allow for collections to continue without interruption. It would then expire in June of 2022, or when we collect a maximum of $195 million. So what happens if SPLOST is not approved? The Forsyth County Board of Education would have to increase the current 2.418 debt service millage rate, property taxes, to make the bond payments. It is projected that an annual increase would be, in 2018, the 2.418 debt service millage rate that we currently have would have to be increased by 2.06 mils, in 2019 by 1.92, 2020 by 1.08, 2021 by 0.97, and 2022 by 0.86. Our Board of Education and local legislative delegation met several times last year basically to close a loophole in our current senior homestead exemption. In 2001, the voters of Forsyth County approved a 100% senior homestead exemption for seniors age 65 and older. Since that time, our population has doubled. There is only one other county in Metro Atlanta that has a similar exemption, and that would be Cobb County. In 2015, senior exemptions accounted to over $19 million in lost revenue. The Forsyth County Board of Education found that homeowners were not the legal guardians of students residing in rental or residential properties were claiming $500,000 in senior exemptions, thus shifting the burden of funding these students to the remaining taxpayers. I want to be really clear. If this is passed, this revision would not change the exemptions for seniors who do not have children residing in their home. It also would not change the exemptions for seniors who have legal guardianship of children living in their home, nor would it change other homestead exemptions. What does change if this revision is approved, homeowners who are 65 years of age and older who have children residing in their home and the homeowner is not the legal guardian, that homeowner would now have to pay residential property taxes. If this revision is not approved, the homestead exemption for school taxes would stay as it is. We encourage all of our citizens to be informed voters. Registration and advanced voting is coming upon us. The last day to register to vote is October the 11th. Advanced voting will take place on weekdays from October 17th through the 28th from 8 to 6 p.m. and on Saturday, October 29th, and Monday through Friday, October 31st through November the 4th from 7 to 7. Locations to vote include Cummings City Hall, the Hampton Park Library, Midway Park Community Building, Sharon Springs Community Building, and the Forsyth County Administrative Building from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Election Day is Tuesday, November the 8th. Citizens may vote from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the voter-designated precinct. Please be informed. Special elections are last on the ballot. First is SPLOST, and second is Senior Homestead Exemption. For further information, please visit the Forsyth County Schools website for question and answers, PowerPoint, video, and more information. Thank you for your support of Forsyth County Schools.